Cool kids, a slick car, government intrigue, and kid-friendly body horror. Kick it into high gear and get your ass in the fast lane as we revisit a batshit crazy premise from Ruby Spears. Hi, my name is Derek J. Hoover, and this is Turbo Teen on Yesterdaze.
So, what would you little maniacs like to do first?
69, dudes!
Well, there's your problem right there, Vern.
Hey, Willie.
Goonies never say die!
I know you are, but what am I?
I know you are, but what am I?
And knowing is half the battle.
Autobots, roll out. Thunder! Thundercats!
Gordon's alive.
Oh, yeah!
It only takes a spark. It only takes a spark to start.
Manon, and welcome to another episode of Yesterdaze. I am, of course, Derek, and I'm joined by my two very best friends. That is going to be Dustin and Jason. Boyos, how are you?
It's turbo time!
Oh, shit.
You're not part of the Turbo Team! Don't run! You don't run with us! We're the ones who run! Until you're part of this Turbo Team, walk slowly!
You're not part of the turbo team!
Yeah, I am.
Walk slowly!
Turbo Teen is close to Turbo Team.
Yes.
Which is a joke from the Tim Robinson universe.
They replaced your toilet with a different toilet?
The farts don't flush.
You and
Find a receipt in the trash can?
Dustin and I went to go see Tim Robinson live at the Chicago Theater.
I think I would enjoy that very much.
April of 24, I think is when we went.
Sounds about right.
And the whole show was like, hey, it's me, and this is Zach Kanan, and we created the show. Mm-hmm. And here's a clip from the show. That,
Don't forget Sam.
Well, he came out later.
Okay. Yeah.
And here's a clip, and then they would show a clip, and then they'd bring another guest out, another clip, and they kept adding people till there was probably like 8 or 9 people on stage, kind of disgusting. Some of the clips had never been on the show before, and some were longer versions of what made it to the show, including the Turbo Teen
Yeah.
sketch.
It was 20 minutes long.
What?
No,
it wasn't.
It was a full episode of Turbo Teen.
Oh, my. Hey, you know what?
I'm not sure about that.
You know what I want to get into?
Banter.
I want to get into some banter, but more appropriately, I want to nestle my way right into Jason's sack.
Oh, wow. We're just going straight
Return
for
of the
it.
sack. Okay, mentioned last week the sack was back.
Sack is
drought
back.
during the holiday season. The sales aren't happening, and that's fine. We all need a break.
Yeah, but we got to find out what happened on the Facebook.
I was going to open with that and do the sack last. What do you guys want? Do you want the sack first?
Well, let's hear why
You're not allowed to sell your wares.
Jason's out shucking and jiving, but he's not selling wares.
I have a very nice job where I sit in front of a computer and gain weight. And they pay me pretty decently to do that.
What's the job title?
Weight gainer.
Huh. Well,
that's perfect for the role.
Yeah, I guess.
I thought it was HHIC.
I do
Head
make
honky in charge.
I do make money on the side through Facebook Marketplace. I love scouring.
What's your seller rating?
Like 4.9 out of 5.
That's tremendous.
And with a lot of votes, I would assume.
Yes, I'll have a good score. I've started shipping things over the past few months, and there will genuinely be times where I have 6 sales a day. It's not every day, for sure.
Sure.
But I'll have like 6 sales a day. I'm that douchebag that picks shit up and flips it. And I rationalize it. And you're going to hear this on Radio Rewind soon because of a guest we're about to have. But I think of it as if you walk past a $20 bill on the ground, are you not going to pick up that $20 bill? If someone's selling something for $3 and you know it's worth $40, why am I not buying that and making a little extra scratch?
There's nothing wrong with that.
I like looking through garbage and other people's shit. I like seeing horrible, disgusting houses in disrepair. I like seeing $1 million houses on the bluff. I like all that.
You love it.
It's fun for me.
And you're assuming the risk if you are unable to flip it.
Sure, but the hobby itself, I do accumulate things that I keep. Virtually everything in here is used, and in that way, I am good for the environment. I'm not
including
buying things.
you.
I am pretty used up. But the hobby that I have does pay for itself. And sometimes I accumulate things that don't sell. And sometimes I accumulate things that Facebook says, now you are banned. And one of those things, I had a 3-strike thing.
Was it a racist hand towel?
It was, yeah.
Oh, no.
No. I had 1 strike against me because I posted a purse, a Coach purse.
Okay.
My girlfriend, she was getting rid of a bunch of stuff, and she says, I don't want to deal with this. I'll sell things for her and give her the money.
Sure.
The Coach purse, someone said this is fake. It's not a real purse. Strike 1. Your ongoings on Marketplace have been paused. So, okay, I'll delete the posting. Whatever. I don't give a shit. Just let's get past this.
How did they know it was fake?
It wasn't fake. Lindsay would not buy a fake thing. They said it was fake. I have no interest in trying to fight these guys or have an argument. You think it's fake? I'll take it off. Fine. Fuck it. And so I got back on very quickly. Next thing is I posted some Air Jordan shoes. They said those are fake. I said I don't think they are, but I'm not going to argue with you. Boom, I'll take it off. I posted something in beginning of October, and then middle of December, someone finally said, you can't post that. And what it was is a toy gun. And not one of those toy guns from the 80s that looks like a real gun and you are an urban teenager who's killed as a result. No, this is a piece of wood that looks like a flintlock pistol that a pirate would use. And in the phrase or in the title, it said toy. But someone didn't like that, and that was strike 3 for old Jason.
Oh, for God's
And now
sakes.
I am banned from Facebook Marketplace, and I do not know if I'll be able to get back on, and I kind of don't give a shit. It'd be nice to make some of that money again, but it's a lot to deal with. It's a lot of hustling. It's a lot of storing shit in your house and figuring out.
You gotta get that online petition with the signatures.
I don't know how that works. I don't think you can. I've appealed it twice. They said no. I don't know there any other course of action except for me to wait. And if it's over, it's over. It's fine. But that's why
hell of a run.
That's why I'm off Marketplace. But whatever. Last week I said
I had more stuff for his sack.
Yes,
but then I gotta fucking figure out what to do with it.
Right.
Don't worry.
Went back to the sack from last week where I had stuff I got from a Goodwill.
This is still the same sole purchase that all the stuff last week came from.
Yes, it's like little trinkets and toys from like the 80s mainly. Here's a couple fun ones here. These are both from I think the early 80s. 2 cast metal.
Oh, nice.
Sesame Street. We got Cookie Monster and Big Bird, both in little cars.
Cookie Monster's in a train, sir.
Oh, I apologize.
Not a car. Big Bird in a bug. It looks like
Just a
Volkswagen
car.
Bug.
Yeah, no top on it clearly because he's too
He's
big.
a tall boy.
It can't accommodate him.
But I like the cookie wheels on this train.
Yeah, those are fun. These are
make me
they
hungry.
probably came in a Happy Meal or something.
1981, it says. Play School Incorporated.
Yeah, no, I think this was part of a playset thing.
The next thing I got is also from McDonald's. And this is, last week we had one of those, what do you call lunch changeables or something?
McChangeables.
This is 1993. This is another changeables. Not as cool as the other ones, I think, though. But this is a Happy Meal toy. It's part of the Food Fundamental series.
Oh, God.
Transforming toys released by McDonald's. And it's a little
Nice.
Yeah.
rollerblading sandwich.
These were so
He's got
weird.
a helmet.
Yeah.
Looks like he needs it.
We, for some reason, had probably because they got to have McDonald's twice that week, we had 4 of one of these guys. It was a steak, a T-bone, that looked like it was wearing Groucho glasses. I want a
That
Rudy
sounds
Tooty, fresh and
familiar.
fruity.
Oh, and to be fair, it's not much of a transformation. It's literally just his arms and his legs fold
They
out.
flip inside.
Yeah,
and-
it's like
That's it.
a couple clicks below a
He
GoBot.
still has a face on the
Yeah.
front
And
of
a
the
helmet,
sandwich.
yeah.
I always like these weird ones. I'm about to show you this from 1994. This is Hardy's Rubber Frog toy. It's part of
Ooh.
the Tat Toad set given out in their meals in the middle of that decade.
Toad.
And it's just one colored plastic thing. Those things I kind of like. It's a toad standing on. He's got abs. He's shredded.
Yeah.
One.
Yeah,
I
I have the Vegas.
I didn't know
memories
where
of
to touch
these.
him.
It's a little 3-inch figure. Those are fun. This one. This is going to be a good one here.
Okay.
We were talking about these, I think, on this show
These were so
or maybe Radio Rewind, but it is the Hasbro line from Burger King. It's the car is called Shockwave, but it's their smaller kids meal version of what we were talking about recently, and that's record breakers.
Oh, nice.
Oh shit!
So I had a record breaker that was a bigger size of that. You put some batteries in, and it kind of jets off. It's got wheels on the side to keep it moving and guiding against walls and stuff. But this is a toy version of it that goes in a Happy
push
Meal.
by Hasbro on these.
Yeah,
Those are the ones
fun.
that had like a Saturday morning like tournament series, and Jesse Ventura was involved.
I think we talked about that during our pizza party.
Yeah.
Record breakers!
You're looking at record breakers!
You build them, you customize them!
To make them the fastest battery-powered cars on the planet! For off-track racing, the Tri-Power series is unbeatable!
Alright! Yeah, alright!
And to make them even faster, here's Record Breakers racing tip
Number 1!
for better traction, downshift to four-wheel drive.
And popping the third battery for more speed and climbing power! Come on, yeah!
Now check out the Road Burner series. To make Road Burners even faster, here's Record Breakers racing tip
Number 2!
Customize them with foam tires. They're lighter and faster.
And pop in the third battery for ultimate speed! Caution, third battery may cause excessive speed and motor wear. All right!
Now show them the Dual Turbo series.
Nothing is faster on the twists and turns.
What's their secret?
2 motors.
Clocking 517 scale miles per hour.
Tri-Power, Road Burner,
And Dual Turbo series.
Record Breakers! World of Speed!
Okay, so it wasn't recorded. It
Was not
during-
recorded, yeah.
But I knew it came up recently.
Because I suggested that be an episode.
And there it is.
It's on the list.
You got it.
This next one is also from 1995. This is a Happy Meal, I think, based on the TV show at the time, the Spider-Man show, where it's a little Spider-Man web crawler vehicle, where as you move it across the surface, the legs move. It is dumb. It's a dumb one.
Yeah, it's a dumb one. I don't know if this is from the Spider-Man cartoon series Happy Meal or the Marvel Comics, because they did a Marvel Comics Happy Meal, and there was
It says Marvel Comics Spider-Man Happy Meal toy from McDonald's.
Okay, oh,
known
yeah.
as Web Runner or Spider-Mobile.
yeah. So this followed the trend of like maybe 8 to 10 toys in a run, and you'd have like 4 figures and 4 vehicles. So like a good example would be Batman the Animated Series. Figure-wise, you had a Batman, a Catwoman, a Batgirl, and a Riddler. And then vehicle-wise, you had a Poison Ivy car, a Joker car, a Robin motorcycle, which I think I got that from you, as well as the Joker car, and a Two-Face vehicle. Spider-Man did the same thing. So there was a Spider-Man web crawler. There was a Venom vehicle as well, very similar to this. The Scorpion vehicle, where you drive and like the tail would flick.
Yep, I remember that one.
A Hobgoblin vehicle, and then your figures were Peter, Mary Jane.
She's my inspiration, my part-time occupation, the catalytic instrumentation in my quest for education. No other can take her place, this, no assimilation. So save your false accusations, I accept no imitations. That's the situation, so without further hesitation, let me continue my demonstration for the congregation. To break it down for all of y'all simple and plain, I got love for a girl named Mary Jane. What y'all know about Mary Jane? How y'all feel about Mary Jane? Y'all don't know about Mary Jane. And she's my main man. What y'all know about Mary Jane? How y'all feel about Mary Jane?
Spider-Man and Dr. Octopus.
I remember the Doc Ock for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember those. This next one's another Happy Meal toy. This one's from 1985. We go 10 years earlier. I got a couple quick more. We'll be done. This one is Tinosaurus. It's a blue monster holding a treasure chest. I remember these. This is some old school shit, but I remember these little monsters.
Oh my god, dude! Yeah,
These little PVC monsters.
I had this one.
I didn't have that one. I had.
I forgot.
It was like it was the green one. It was standing, and he was holding a Happy Meal. I had the orange Brontosaurus that was holding a heart that had a McDonald's logo on a heart. There was this guy, a horse, and I think a caveman.
Can I make a suggestion?
This is great.
I think we're getting a lot of good stuff between what I bring in and Dustin brings in some good stuff too. I think we need to start taking pictures because we're doing a lot of describing of these things. But people should be able to see this.
We'll take a picture
via
of all
Twitter or
these.
Blue Sky or wherever the fuck.
I'm not the social media chancellor on this. So
It's social media czar as well.
okay,
Yes, czar. They call them czars now.
the C is
I love this.
silent.
I love this.
Yeah,
that
that's
funny?
cool.
The next one here is from 1988. It's another little PVC figure. I think also from McDonald's. And I don't know the name of this one. Maybe Gobo, but this is a little figure from Fraggle Rock.
No, it's
That's
red.
red.
And actually, that's from the.
Dance your cares away. Worries for another day. Let the music play. Down with Fraggle Rock. Work your cares away. Dancing's for another day. Let the Fraggles play.
So this
gosh.
is the vehicle line.
No. It's the same time it came out, but she was one of the toddler toys
Okay.
because they released 2 toddler toys.
I feel like that's the perfect size for a toddler to swallow.
And they got
I don't know about that.
Turnip or radish.
Radish.
They love radishes.
So you had Cars.
radishes at the Fraggles.
You had Cars. Gobo was the main character, right? He was mostly orange with like pink
Then
hair.
there's Wembley, Uber, Mookie,
Gobo.
Gobo, no Gobo,
Kohomo. Kobobo. Yeah, the toddler toys, you had basically a PVC red and a PVC Gobo with I think he had a carrot. Oh, I loved the Cars. I had almost all of them, I think.
Like they rode in like little turnips and stuff.
Yeah,
I remember
like
those.
one had hers was like a radish.
Yeah.
Gobo's was like a carrot. One was a eggplant.
Yep. Phallic symbol.
God,
I've got
this
two
is
more.
great.
This next one is one
we
that I
gotta
really
take some
like.
pictures of
A
these.
vintage 1989 Nintendo Super Mario Brothers Goomba from the
I don't
Happy
think you can
Meals.
say that.
I'm part Goomba, so it's fine. He's got a little suction cup. You push him down, and as he lets go, he kind of jumps. He's got a little spring
I
action.
think it's from the Super Mario Brothers 3 one.
Probably so, yeah.
Yeah.
That sounds... Yes, it was a part of the 3 set.
Yeah.
I think it also included a suction cup, Raccoon Mario jumping thing.
I think, yeah, and I
wanna
think there
wind
was.
them up and
I
make
think there
them
was a
Wouldn't that
toddler
be nice?
toy of Raccoon or Tanuki Mario. Oh, that's so great!
All right, so a lot of plastic shit.
I love all of this. Oh my
And
god!
the bag seems like it's not empty.
There's still more in here. I'm going to skip a lot of it, but I'm going to go right to the end. Dustin recently went up to Milwaukee, and he brought back a VHS of something. I've got the DVD right here.
Oh!
It is Invasion USA.
Two of us
own it
don't
now.
undersell it. It's a 3-pack.
But the star of it is right in the middle, Invasion USA. It also includes the Chuck Norris, Lee Marvin Tour de Force, also known as Delta Force.
You're goddamn right.
As well as Chuck Norris, presented by the Cannon Group, of course, and
absolutely.
Missing in Action.
And Missing in Action is the one that you
absolutely.
picked up on VHS, right? So
I
now
think
you
so,
have
yeah,
two
yeah.
copies of
Oh
it.
my word! That's tremendous.
Fantastic.
How much more is in there?
Nothing worth looking at. I'll show you offline.
Okay, very
But
good,
it's
very
not. These are the stars of the show for sure. And if you want, we'll do a group photo at the end with these, and then you
Absolutely.
can post it or whatever. the
Hell
fuck you
yeah,
wanna do
we
with it.
will.
Anyway, that's what's in my sack.
I love it. I love it. I love these little
Chuck
toys.
Norris was in your sack.
I'll tell you right now. I have beef.
Where's the beef?
She don't see no beef at all.
Where's the beef?
Cop and catch the thief, the one who stole his lady's beef.
Where's the beef?
Mighty Mo, tell us where did her beef?
Where's the beef?
Somebody ate her beef. Tell her where's the beef?
With a toy company right now.
Uh-oh.
And praise for another. Mezco Toys can suck my dick.
Where's the beef?
Oh boy.
For pleasure?
No,
Business.
no, I'm not going to shower. It's going to be vinegary. They maybe you guys have heard me talk about this. About at this point, I feel like a year and a half ago, announced a 5 POA 5 points of articulation Batman '89 line, and there was a bundle where you can get a Batmobile, Joker that looked a lot better than the Toy Biz one, a very Keaton-esque Batman, and then a Goon figure that
Bob the Goon.
you can swap out and either looks like Bob the Goon or the Swordsman. that he
Bob.
fights.
Swaps out the head or what?
You can swap out the head and the arms. It's going to be Bob.
You keep it on.
You
Bob.
keep it on
Yeah.
Bob.
Come on.
Now, in the that fucker was supposed to ship sometime between April and October of this past year. At one point in October, Shauna reached out to Mezco to find out what's going on with it because we hadn't heard shit.
Okay, so was this you had casually mentioned? I don't know where these toys are, or
No,
she
she
has
asked.
a spreadsheet that she's keeping track, and she's like, "These fuckers need to be held accountable."
No,
and I'm the one to do
she
it.
bought it for me as a
Okay.
surprise.
Otherwise, she would have no idea.
Because here's like the way they're carded and packaged, it looks like the old Toy Biz
Okay.
packaging. And we all know I love Batman '89. It's one of my favorite IPs and things ever. And when she emailed them, she got like some canned, ham-fisted boilerplate answer. Didn't hear anything. And it's so much so to the point Allison, Andrew, and Quip have all asked me recently, in fact, have you heard anything yet about these shipping? And they even warned me, especially Andrew, like, it's Mezco, it's their 5 POA line, and it's Batman '89. You need to temper your expectations.
Estimated to arrive January 2026.
She got an email today telling her, there's going to be an additional, I think, $10 to $20 charge because of quote-unquote government fees. Just call it fucking tariffs. Just say it's because of that. And they sent the email today. It's apparently shipping within the next 2 days. So I am furious with you guys. Not over the fact that it took so long. If you got to tack a little bit on because of tariffs, I get that. It is the absurd lack of communication with one, how much that these cost, the bundle. Poor ass communication.
You buy them separately, or do you have to buy them all together?
You can buy the things separately.
But you bought them all together.
She did the bundle with the Batmobile and the 3 figures.
Oh, Batmobile.
There's a Batmobile, yeah.
Is this north of $200?
Dustin, you got it pulled up.
I bet it's.
Wait till I get some fuck you money. Wait till I get. Wait till I get. Wait till I get some fuck you money. Wait till I get some.
I bet it's.
It was over $100.
$64.99 for the 3-pack.
But we're talking
And
the Batmobile
and
too.
the Batmobile, it was over $100.
I see no bat. Oh, the Batmobile. Here we go.
It may have it
what do
in
they want
there.
for the
$53.99 just for the Batmobile.
Okay, so I think it was like 100 with tax and
And
everything.
it has 5 points of articulation too. apparently.
Whoa. I think all in after tax and everything, it was like $135 for all of that. Here's what also pisses me off. At last year's toy show, I think San Diego. So within the last 6 months, they previewed and have solicited a Wave 2.
What?
So
They got to get the money to ship all these toys out.
This is my first outing with Mezco Toys. Mezco has been around for a while.
Yeah,
At
I've
least
heard
when
that name.
We lived together.
Yeah.
Because they showed up in Toy Fair.
They
They've been
might have
around
done
for
the
at least 20
ICP
years.
toys I owned at one time.
They they think they did. Piss poor communication.
I'm sorry that's
can't-
happened to you.
I cannot stand that.
Can Dustin and I guess who the next wave is going to be? Have they announced who it is? Who's
Yeah,
in the wave?
take a shot at it.
And it's another 3, I imagine.
It's another 3.
Vicky Vale.
Okay, I think that's right. Who else you got? I'm going to go Alfred.
Alfred. And then Bob Lagoon too.
I'm going to guess Commissioner Gordon.
I guess.
Wrong.
All 3 of those are
three are
wrong?
wrong.
Holy hell.
And I like it, to your point.
Oh.
To your point with Vicky, I
Billy
even said
D.
to
Williams.
I even said to Shauna, I was like, I don't care if they announce a Wave 3 and there's a Vicky Vale. I'm not giving them any more of my
It's Harvey
fucking money.
Dent. Black Harvey Dent.
Is it Black Dad?
That would be cool. No,
Who
you're
is-
getting another Batman.
Which one?
So this next wave focuses on the scene at the Flugelheim, the art museum.
Okay.
So there's a I think you can swap out the arms where he has his
Okay.
cape up.
All right.
Party Man Joker.
I was gonna say, Party Man better be involved.
Where-
if you're not, I want a bat dance prance.
You have two heads. He has the beret.
Yeah.
One is like the flesh colored one. The other one is like the paint. You know, he's been splashed in the face. And then he comes with an accessory where one arm, I think you swap it out. He's holding the lighter, and there's a flame coming off.
Okay.
And then another goon. It's Lawrence, the boombox guy.
If they made a Smilex one, he would buy it. No matter what he's saying right now, how mad he is. If they gave him the right hook, he would succumb to it.
I don't know about that.
For 89 Batman, he damn well would.
Isn't that crazy that the demand for 89 Batman is still out there, that they're getting middle-aged guys to fork over their hard-earned money? That's crazy.
However, praise
Middle-aged men's partners.
Yeah, who love me. Meanwhile, other news dropped today, and it's been hinted at for a while that they're going to do it. It was officially announced at by Super 7. Seth Kane tagged me in it on Twitter. And then, of course, in the thread that has me, Allison, Andrew, and Quip, they sent the announcement as well. Tiger Shark toys from Super 7 have officially been announced.
Got a tiger by the tail. Hold on, tiger sharks. Tiger sharks. Look for a spaceship with a sail and hold on, tiger sharks. Tiger sharks. Hold on, tiger sharks.
And they will scale and obviously fit in with Silverhawk and Thundercat toys.
Well, I'm hearing that theme song right now.
Oh yeah. Look for the spaceship with a sail. Hold on. Tiger Sharks.
Are you in on that? Are you buying those?
I think I'm in on those.
Oh, yeah.
And why wouldn't you be?
Why? Yeah, come on, man. Why you asking?
Come on.
Why you axing?
It's a slam dunk.
Yeah. Boom.
What about Turbo Teen?
Well, I don't think I'd buy shit for that.
No.
Aside from
Did you watch
aside
The
from a
Secret?
T-shirt, but
Did you watch The Secret Galaxy on that?
I'd love to talk about it.
Turbo Teen?
Yeah.
Yes, I did.
It looked like there were two things you could buy,
Yeah.
each worse than the next.
Yep. And I think one of our patrons may own one of them.
There's a safe bet there. I know what you're alluding to, and I think you are correct.
I am looking forward to that. Why don't we just get the fuck into it? Turbo Teen was an animated series for ABC's 84 Saturday morning lineup. Lasting one season of 13 episodes, the show made its debut on September 8th, 1984, coming to an end on December 1st of the same year. Your number one song at the time of release was
Where's the beat?
What's Love Got to Do With It by Tina Turner.
Move this man!
Number one movie, Tightrope. Not as familiar with that, but it would be bumped the following week by Ghostbusters, as it was in the midst of its bombastic theatrical run.
Shaggy was involved?
Shuck it!
Mr. Boombastic.
Yeah, I got to be honest. Tightrope, not one that rings a bell
Yeah.
with me, and I feel I'm pretty good on movies, but
I had a hope that you would be like, oh, Tightrope.
This is a
And-
rated R movie that my grandparents did not take me to see.
Aw, damn it.
I got to see Tequila Sunrise,
I'll
but
say it's in the tequila verse.
I missed out on Tightrope, which stars Clint Eastwood as a New Orleans single dad and cop named Wes Block. He goes after a serial rapist killer. Now, does that mean that the guy kills serial rapists, or that he also rapes and then kills.
That one. It's that one.
Okay.
It's gotta
Because
be
otherwise, yeah, it's like Dexter,
Yeah.
But when he gets too close, the hunter suddenly becomes the hunted.
Don't tell me the hunt. Shit.
You can watch it on Prime.
Oh, dear.
I heard about this maybe last year sometime, but I saw it recently again in a Reddit thread about Clint Eastwood. I don't know if you guys know this about him. He has...
he's old.
I think he's got... I genuinely think he's like 94, 95.
He's in his 90s, yeah.
He's north of that.
Yeah, early to mid 90s.
He's probably got a kid on the way.
Well, that's what I'm getting at. He has...
Christ!
No, I'm not saying he's got... I'm
born 1930.
He's got
what?
I think at least 7 or 8 kids.
Yeah, well, Scott Eastwood's one of them. I know that. He has a daughter that was a model, I think,
Allison.
in the 90s. Allison Eastwood, yeah.
She's in that movie.
And then there are more children that he does not confirm are his.
Yeah.
I think Clint Eastwood has more than 10 kids.
He's 95, so that checks.
What was he, the white fucking Nick Cannon of back in the day?
No, they call Nick Cannon...
Oh, the black...
Clint Eastwood. Yeah, it's the other way around.
Yeah, because one came before the...
You got it. But yeah, Clint Eastwood, like a serious stick man, apparently.
Evidently.
A grade A legendary cocksmith of his time.
Jerk it out.
Just fucking his way across these United States. At least 10 kids, it seems like. Only like 7 or 8 that he will
Johnny
confirm are
Seaman
his.
seed.
Isn't that wild?
Jesus Christ.
Holy
and how do
shit.
you, like, not acknowledge that a kid's yours?
Well, I mean, he might in his personal life, but like as far as to the public, he's, like, I think there's like a slew that he will just be like,
Shit, at this point, he may not recognize the ones that he's acknowledged. He's 95.
Scott Eastwood could be 60. I don't think he is.
Yeah.
But I'm saying, like, that's how old that guy
Right.
is. He could have children in their mid to late 60s.
He could be a great
man.
peepaw.
My grandmother's still alive. It's my only grandparent. She's 90 years old, and my mom is like 60.
Grandma Logray?
My grandma Logray. That's right. She came from the Ewok portion, or Ewokshire. That's where she came from. It's south of foggy London town.
Yes. Of course it is.
Anyway, God bless Clint Eastwood.
And his legendary cock.
And I hope that we don't give him the TK Carter treatment. And he passes away.
Oh, dear. That is going to come up. But let's dive right into this insane premise for a children's show.
Yeah, let's do that.
Matthew, it was a stormy night when a bolt of lightning forced me off the road. My car skidded into a government laboratory where a top-secret experiment was underway. I swerved into the path of Dr. Chase's molecular transfer ray, causing me and my car to become one. The incredible Turbo Team!
Let's do it, man. Turbo Teen tells the adventures of one Brett Matthews and his bizarre condition. One night while driving his sports car during a thunderstorm, Brett swerves off the road and crashes into a secret government laboratory. Just as an experimental molecular beam created by Dr. Chase for an operation named, for an operative named Caldwell initiates. The exposure causes Brett to merge with his car.
So what was the test for?
I don't know.
Okay.
They don't really go into that.
Like, what were they doing in that lab?
Yeah.
What you doing in that lab?
If this is the accidental, thing that happened.
What were you trying to do?
I think they were doing like a Brendel-fly kind of thing in there.
I don't know.
They're trying to merge
It was
two
the 80s. It was the Cold War, man. But now, due to this, Brett can morph into the form of his sports car when he gets extremely hot. Seems very inconvenient.
Yeah.
And revert to his human form when exposed to cold temps. With his
Somebody had 8 seconds to come up with the show.
Yeah.
I don't know what the circumstances are where you have only 8 seconds.
You got a kid. He turns into a sports car when he's With his newfound abilities, Brett sets his mind to solving crimes and mysteries, as ones want to do, with his freelance reporter girlfriend, Patty, and his mechanic best friend, Alex, and obligatory poochie puppy, Rusty.
Okay.
He's got a girlfriend.
He's got to always
be on bottom.
And he has to in case something goes wrong.
Something weird happens, she's got to jump off quick.
She's going to be crushed under the car. If he's underneath,
the cock
best case scenario.
The tailpipe, right?
Cock's the gear shift?
Oh, the gear shift.
Yeah.
Where's the beat? She don't see no beef at all. Where's the beat? Cop and catch the thief, the one who stole this lady's beat. Where's the beat? Mighty, mighty mo, tell us where did her beat? Where's the beat? Somebody and her beat, tell her where's the beat?
I had a tailpipe. Yeah,
this is butthole.
This wasn't at my high school, but I heard.
Don't put anything in there.
A friend of a friend of mine knew a guy that went to another high school, and he gave a girl Spanish fly.
Oh.
And she got so horny that she fucked herself to death on a gear shift. Did you guys ever hear that?
Are you quoting Liberty Road?
I don't know that show.
It was a movie.
Was it? So,
Liberty Heights.
I heard
Liberty Heights
with
Ben
something
Foster.
else, but I've never seen it. Oh, Ben Foster?
Yeah, that's
Oh,
the kid that was
shit.
on Even Stevens, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ben Foster
Adrian
was on
Brody.
Even Stevens? He was on
Flash Forward.
Yes.
Adrian Brody, Joe Mantegna, BB Newworth.
I'm just saying, if a car's dick is its gear shift, then keep the Spanish fly away from the ladies. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, Cosby.
You see, it's all over the Bible. Jazz is like yellow pudding. Okay, yellow man, little thing where the guy comes out of me, and he's like, what you do? There's no rap music. They're hipping a little hopping, a little bit, a little bopping, so they don't know what the jazz is all about. You see?
You give him a bit of the Spanish fly, it doesn't matter that I'm talking about it on Larry King.
What's that Norm bit where he's giving the lady purple fizzy water, and she's like, "What is this?" She's like, "It's like celebrity water. It's fine. Just drink it."
You just want to drink it. Caldwell and Dr. Chase work with Brett to figure out a way to reverse Brett's abilities, while Brett often has to deal with the hijinks of classmates Flip and Eddie, and does his best to avoid the mysterious Dark Rider, a mysterious monster truck that tries to capture Brett in order to understand the nature of his abilities. Why? I have no idea.
We don't understand.
I thought that I watched one of these.
Oh yeah,
it was. Let me see what it was called. It was
Blue Harvest.
It is called Dark Rider and the Wolves of Doom.
Oh yeah.
So already
I saw that.
Was that a
one
fucking?
on
Did you see that one?
Was that a fucking Doors album?
Yeah.
And
I think I watched half of it.
And I watched the whole thing, unfortunately. And the Dark Rider shows up, and he drives like the Bigfoot monster truck is what it looks like.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking, oh, he's the car, like the kid. And so,
But he can't reverse back.
But there's a guy inside it that comes out of the car. But I thought it was going to be, he can't transform back. So I was like, maybe he's tracking down Turbo Teen to see how he can transform back into a man.
Teach me.
It's not what happened, though.
No, it's not.
It's a guy who's wearing a trench coat.
Yeah.
Like
That's
a fedora.
That's why he's a Dark Rider.
I guess so.
Okay.
But he is no longer just regular old Brett Matthews. No, he is Brett Matthews, Turbo Teen. That's your premise of the show. So you guys watched half of an episode.
Well,
you watched the full version.
I also watched The Secret Galaxy, and I watched some other things here and there.
Sure.
And I also just had a lot of my own questions about the premise of this and the logistics, and there's a
How this comes to be.
a lot to unpack here, people.
Yeah.
I liked when his friend rides with him.
Yeah.
It's his friend who's TK Carter.
Yeah.
And then his girlfriend apparently, and then they have like a shaggy dog in their
Yeah,
bed.
Rusty.
Words out on whether, or the jury's out whether or not he's a DA or not. But
It's Walt Disney Productions' shaggiest comedy ever, The Shaggy DA. Dean Jones is the underdog. Tim Conway.
Elwood? I am not Elwood. I am actually Wilby Daniel. Sure, gotcha.
Suzanne Plachette. Whoop! Keenan Wynn.
Grab that dog!
The crooks are out to get Wilby. It's the cleanest campaign in history.
Whoa! Open the store!
Can ready, my boy? It's a slammer, ending in a landslide of laughter. Walt Disney Productions, The Shaggy D.A.
Say it again, Sam.
The Shaggy D.A. Soon in a kennel near you. Woof.
When he transforms back into a kid from the car, his buddy who was in him is like now on his back.
Right.
Yeah.
And it does make you think, like, what are the logistics of it? You know, if someone was in the back seat, is he like on the legs when he transforms back? In the show,
I know his
saw,
hands become tires and his mouth becomes a grill.
Well,
and he drives into a swimming pool when he needs to cool
That's
off.
the quickest
Or
way
you
to
know,
do it.
gets him like familiar with some ice cream.
I saw the episode I saw. He was running away. He had turned from a car back into a boy, and he was running away from the Dark Rider. Yeah. And during this time, as a car, he had ran over
a woman.
He had killed a woman. It was
oh no!
It was manslaughter.
Oh no!
No, he had ran over
the famous deleted 14th episode.
Yes,
Turbo Teen.
And he's a vehicular, which is kind of don't even
no.
Do it. But he as a car, he ran over a nail.
Shocking how much blackface comes up in the 80s.
His tire had a nail in it, and so when he changed back to a boy, the nail was in his shoe.
Yeah, and he had tetanus now.
He left his shoe behind. He was getting away from the Dark Rider. He left his shoe. And so when you see him dressed and he turns into a car, the shoe becomes a tire. So, like, what happens when he, like, doesn't have a shoe on? Is it just a rim?
Meat tire.
I saw him with, like, a brown or a black jacket, but he still turns into a red car despite having, like, a red jacket on initially.
What if he's mid-coitus?
That's what I'm saying, man.
He
that
gets
tailpipe. That lady's exploding.
She's gonna die.
Yeah.
I asked.
You're gonna have to have sex in like a meat locker.
Yeah.
Kids, you gotta keep your meat ice cold. I know you like your bologna soft, but if it gets too warm, it's gonna spoil and start to stink the place up. And I know you don't want that. So come on, do it for me. Keep that meat cool. And chill out.
Perfect.
But it's just...
It's fucking
this
weird.
This is a high idea.
Yeah, this is... Yeah.
That somehow made it to the animated stage for children to enjoy.
You mentioned The Secret Galaxy. You watched that. I watched that, too.
Yeah.
It was, I think, slightly on the shorter side of his videos, just over 10 minutes. And I think it's because there's not a lot of content here to dig through. It's a weird, obscure trivia piece that let's dig into it. But this is what I noticed about the Dan Larson, right? Is his name Dan Larson?
Dan Larson and producer Greg.
The video for this is that whatever script he wrote out to say, I felt like all of his sentences were like dancing in a circle just to like stretch out this thing that we knowingly know does not make any sense at all.
Yeah.
And we just have to accept it for what it is.
Suspension of disbelief and reason and logic.
We just have to accept what this is for this is. And I felt like he said that like 8 different times in the video just to kind of
stress just how fucking weird this is.
Ewoks are bilingual. Guys can turn into cars when they get too hot. Whatever.
And there's only like a handful of episodes online. I found some German ones I was trying not to watch, but there's some that are like I think lost to history.
It's that is as far as like legacy for media and what have, that is definitely going to come up. Like it's I'll tease now. It's largely lost media, but it is.
That's the sound of the men working on the chain gang. That's the sound of the men working on the chain gang. All day long they work so hard till the sun is going down. Working on the highways and byways and wearing a frown. You hear them moaning their lives away. Then you hear somebody say, that's the sound of the men working on the chain gang. That's the sound of the men working on the chain gang. Can't you hear them saying,
Let me ask you this. Did you guys see this at all as kids? Now, granted, I know when it debuted, you guys would have been maybe going on 3 and I was 2. Or Yeah, you guys would have been going on 3 and I was 2.
I don't know this at all.
I didn't know this existed until it was on the list of shows to do.
I knew of it because I remember it being on USA Cartoon Express.
I feel like if it was on that, people would have taped it.
It wasn't on there very long.
Okay.
And yeah, like
Dan Larson does make a plea in the video. Like kind
please,
of
if you fucking have it, like put it out there.
We need to see.
Because like even if
he
you go
wants
to
a towel.
archive.org, it's
you and I watched the same episode.
Oh, yeah, I'm
it sounds
sure.
Like. Did you catch the knockoff of a pop song in this?
Oh,
they go to a dance. Do you have this?
I know what episode you're talking about, but
well, I mean the theme song.
Please go on.
It sounds a little familiar at times, but yeah, I didn't.
Patty. I know.
Oh, this is.
Gotta go.
Wait! Go back!
Yeah. Wow. It's Jewy Lewis. And Yesterday's News. Wow.
Yeah.
That's not even.
It's barely. This is like.
And he sued Ray Parker Jr. for Ghostbusters.
Well, I think that had to do with like a NDA agreement.
Okay. Is Huey Lewis the Turbo Team?
Wouldn't that be great?
Wouldn't that be?
That's the show. That's like Jim, right? Like he's a rock and roll guy by day and a car, by night.
That's how he gets to the next town.
Oh, that's the name of the show, Car by Night.
Ah, damn it!
I'm doing the best at this.
Car by Night.
Why weren't we thinking these things up in the 80s?
Why weren't we on coke as children?
God damn it!
That I thought that was too funny. and so unbelievably on the nose.
Well, and that's not the
the
only
heart of rock and roll.
Yeah, the only time they've
100%.
plagiarized music. Didn't you send a clip and you were like, "What's that Frank Stallone song we talked about on Radio Rewind? Wasn't that also in a Turbo Teen episode that you sent a clip of?"
That might have been.
And
yeah.
I was like, "Oh yeah, that's that Frank Stallone song."
I do remember
from the
two,
Rocky
and I couldn't
soundtrack.
figure out the other one. Okay, so that was probably
Yeah.
it. But when I
So-
rewatched it yesterday, I was like, because we were going to record this a while ago, so I fucking had to watch this twice. Like,
Oh no!
That's why I had to revisit, and I was like, I'm not gonna watch the whole cartoon again, but I'll watch the
did.
Secret Galaxy again.
Dear. I did, and it is goofy. It was not better on the second watch, but it
that
was
is
fun.
shameless.
Wasn't that funny?
Oh yeah!
Wow.
It was just
That is
Thanks
right
for not
up there.
making me edit that in and having to like download a 20-minute episode and then find the clip. Thank you.
That's right up there with like Vanilla Ice. No, it's
that's
not the same
exactly
as
what I was gonna say.
What's interesting was that, you went back and, you gave them the credit for the song, but then I guess at one point you realized it was easier just to buy the song as opposed to just license it. So you have a piece of Under Pressure that you own.
Oh, absolutely.
So do you own the whole song?
Yeah, it was better to actually buy the publishing. So I found out about that, and I go, so wait a minute, I'm going through a lawsuit. It's going to cost me $4 million to just buy the song, and because Freddie Mercury died and David Bowie died, so neither Brian May doesn't have much of the publishing. He just played a guitar part. The publishing part of a guitar part is like crumbs. He'd rather take the $4 million and just give that song to Vanilla Ice and let it play and have a fun with it. Since I
you bought it
took
for
it to
$4
number
million.
one anyway.
Okay.
And we became friends, and everybody knows I'm a huge Queen fan. Freddie Mercury is the rock god, okay?
That's what's making it different. It's totally different. It's a rap song. It doesn't sound anything like theirs.
And just to prove his point, Vanilla breaks it down and sings the dings.
Ding, 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 diggy, ding, ding. Ding, 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 diggy, ding, ding. Ding, 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 ding. That's the way theirs goes. Ours goes ding, 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 diggy, ding, ding. Ding, 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 diggy, ding, ding. That little bitty change. It's not the same. Ours goes ding, 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 diggy, ding, ding. Theirs goes. Ours goes. Little bitty change. It's not the same. Not the same. Not the same. It's not the same.
Let's find out how the fuck we got here. At this point in time, America had an obsession with cars, from the Duke's General Lee to the A-Team's van, the Bandit in his slick Trans Am, and of course, Kid on Knight Rider. Fast, badass cars were cooler than the other side of the pillow. But what if the driver became the car? What if That said, the leap to calling Turbo Teen derivative of other works such as The Incredible Hulk and Knight Rider wouldn't be out of pocket.
Why is it? I saw that on Secret Galaxy too. Why is it like the Hulk? That went over my head.
The transformation.
Yeah,
the
he got hit with gamma rays.
Inconvenient transformation after a scientific experiment.
Okay. All right.
Instead of getting angry, oh no, I'm hot. But you can control you can control your temper.
I'm a little hot.
Oh,
Might turn into a car.
Steamed heat.
The antenna goes way up.
Woo, 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 woo. Saying all that, much of the show would be modeled from Knight Rider. The show was a Ruby Spears production for ABC, with animation being handled by Toei Animation and Hanho Hang Up Studios. We mentioned them in Droids.
Yep.
Jack Kirby would be tapped for character and production design. The vehicle Brett morphs into is not named, but its visual cues suggest an amalgam between a third-gen Camaro and its sister car, the Pontiac Trans Am. These are both additional nods to Kit and Knight Rider, of course. Let's get into the voice cast real quick here.
William Daniels.
No, but man, that would have been great.
He's missed. He should have been like the scientist trying to help him out.
Yeah. Michael Mish as Brett Matthews, TK Carter as Alex, the mechanic friend. Rest in peace, TK Carter.
What do we
literally
know?
just passed yesterday.
At the time of recording. That's correct. TK, rest in power. What do we know TK Carter from?
He was also in Gem.
Good Morning, Miss
Good Morning,
Bliss.
Miss Bliss.
That's where I got him. He's the janitor or something in that, right?
Yeah, which became Saved by the Bell.
He was
but that preseason. He did not
It was
make
on
it.
Disney Channel.
He didn't make
Yeah.
it over to Saved by the Bell.
Neither did Haley Mills.
No.
Neither did a few of those.
Zach and
folks in there.
Screech were like
Yeah.
the only two.
Belding.
And Belding, yeah, Belding.
And it was Max wasn't in that. I don't think they had like a cafeteria that they would hang
cafeteria,
out
but they didn't have the Max.
Yeah,
I used to get TK Carter and Meshack Taylor.
100%.
They're both gone now.
Classic
both
black
gone.
simile.
Who is taking over those roles? Who is that guy now?
Who is like the effeminate black man or what? Because Meshack,
Jordan Peele.
Well, Meshack
He
is
did,
definitely effeminate.
For mannequin and designing women.
That's how Meshack came up for me today because I was watching Starship's Mannequin song. I think it was Mannequin 2, wasn't it?
No.
No?
Nothing's going to stop us now.
Yeah, that's the first one with Andrew McCarthy
Okay.
and
Meshack is in the video. He's
Kim
briefly.
Cattrall, yeah.
Who is today's version? Okay, does it have to be
Jordan
a black
Peele
guy? Or can it be-
Jordan Peele
have to
could do
be,
it because
but-
he was in the Gremlins 2 sketch and was very Meshack coded.
Okay.
I just don't know if there's another character actor that fits that mold.
Not quite like him.
Bowen Yang. Just because he's gay at it, but he's effeminate. And who's that guy? Did you guys see that movie with Nick Kroll? He plays a gay guy, and he's with his partner, and they accidentally kill a bunch of people.
Oh, you're talking about the guy from Book of Mormon, Andrew Rannells, I think his name
God
is.
damn
Yes, that's what I'm thinking of.
Yeah.
What movie?
He's an effeminate gay.
He had a sitcom for a while.
I know what
that was
movie you're
funny.
talking about.
I think it's called like Do I Even Know You or like.
Yeah, it never came to theaters around
something.
here, and I was wanting to see it.
Yeah.
It's on Hulu or something.
Is it?
I
Okay.
watched it a couple
Yeah.
weeks ago.
It just, unfortunately didn't release around here.
I'm a Kroll boy.
Same.
TK was also, he was Knowles in The Thing.
Yeah.
Kurt Russell.
Oh, yeah.
And he was in Ski Patrol as well. So
Yeah, he had a lot of work, and he's definitely somebody that if you didn't know his name, you definitely would recognize him.
absolutely.
What, do we know what happened?
I didn't read.
Cancer?
Suicide bomber?
Yes, it was a suicide bomber.
You know, if you want to like make fun of my my inquiries, that's fine. You can do it off mic. But if I'm coming with you with a serious question about how TK Carter died, the least you could do is be honest with me and treat me with respect.
Oh, could I? I'm sorry if I sounded
He
sarcastic.
died
I
in
really
his
didn't mean to.
home.
Yeah.
Suicide bomber.
He was 69.
Okay.
I don't think they've released a cause of death yet.
Explosion.
Corvette Summer. Turbo Team.
Wait, was he in Corvette Summer?
He was.
Shut the fuck up.
It
With
was
Mark
his
Singer
first
and Mark
film
Hamill? And
listed.
Annie Potts?
The spiritual successor to Turbo
Yeah.
Team.
Annie Potts looking good in Corvette
Annie Potts.
Summer.
Like,
She was the Mary Steenburgen of her time.
Yeah. So
I don't know why I have such an affinity for fucking Corvette Summer, but I do.
Yeah, Mark Hamill. Yeah,
She looking pretty good in that?
Yeah.
Annie Potts? Yeah,
Yes,
she's a
sir.
good looking
Oh, yeah,
lady.
beautiful in that movie. She's beautiful now. You had Pamela Hayden of Simpsons
Okay.
fame as Patty, Pat Fraley as Dr. Chase and Eddie, Clive Revell as Caldwell, Frank Welker as Rusty, Dark Rider, and Flip, and additional voices included 80s voiceover mainstays Linda Gary, Ron Feinberg, Bob Holt, and William Martin.
Who is the dog? Was that Frank Welker?
Yeah, that was Frank Welker.
He's good.
I just assume if there's an animal, it's Frank Welker.
Bro, if it's a dog in the 80s, it's totally Frank Welker.
Secret Galaxy pointed out how Frank Welker's voice for the Dark Rider was the same as Dr. Claw for Inspector Gadget.
Don't waste another voice.
And that is funny because I like Dr. Claw's voice.
Yeah.
I'm on a layover in Tucson.
He can only do it for so long.
Get off that Peloton, elf.
My dream is just to do like a series of sketches of like Dr. Claude dealing with the most mundane situations.
Mm-hmm.
They were all out of Hidden Valley Ranch. I had to go with the store brand. I hope Great Value is okay. I debated on.
There it is.
He exists outside of evil doing.
He has a life.
I'm very sorry to hear about DK Carter. I send his family my regards, but I should not be implicated in his death.
He's trying to figure out how to download streaming services too. He voices his discomfort, his frustration.
What's the cat's name?
And
I don't know.
Oh, I can't remember the cat's
On Inspector Gadget.
Yeah.
I can't remember.
We'll cover that later.
Yeah, actually we will.
I
It's on
know.
the schedule
That's
for
why
February.
I said it.
Thanks.
Spoiler alert.
Thanks, bro.
We're all going to talk like that for the full show.
Oh, the
It's gonna
fuck
be
we are,
awful.
man. It's going to be terrible.
Get like a voice changer to do it.
We invite Harvey Firestein to join us.
I gotta call
Is he
my
with
mother.
us still?
Yeah, Harvey Firestein's still alive as far as I know.
Well, for now.
Yeah.
You just killed him. Way to go.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Whatever,
man.
He had 10 kids. Did you know that?
10 kids. Forget about my lawyer. We kind of teased it there at the top. We're gonna go right into fucking merchandise.
Yeah, let's do it. All two of them.
There really is not much merch to speak of. There was a GoBots branded model kit from Monogram Models that featured a 1982 Firebird that could be reconfigured to display a human head for Turbo Teen.
Yep. He's still half car, half human at the same time.
Yeah, it's weird. It's car flipping around. There's a head.
How would you?
It's worse than the Wolverine Logan faced motorcycle.
You need to get your oil checked.
Oh,
You ever seen the dipstick, baby? Turbo Teen show you want.
Let me get down there.
How would you even make an action figure? Would it just be two different guys, or would you try to make him change like a transformer?
Honestly, the most you could do is probably akin to what this model is. A head that you flip down and now it's a car. Because like you said, how the fuck do you do that?
Yeah, you can't turn a little figurine of a kid into a car. It's just not feasible.
And then like
Conservation of mass. Come on now.
and then like have other like toys in that series be like the same size, because then you'd have to make like TK Carter look like a blocky dude that looked like the transformation from car to kid. It didn't make sense. I think they got to be two separate things, and just you have to do it like in your mind. Like,
Yeah, I think at best what you could do is have the car, have the Dark Rider truck, and then maybe some figures.
Yeah.
Maybe do this in the mask scale where the figures are like about 2 to 3 inches or so with limited articulation or something. I don't know how
or
you
just
make
do what you did and not do any of it.
Yeah, just not do any of it. But hold on.
There's
so
more.
there was
You have-
at least
you have
a
the
coloring
model.
book from Golden Books.
Okay, yeah.
That's
Allison, do you have it?
I am,
Have you scanned the pages?
I am curious if she has a Turbo.
I think we've kind of danced around Allison and some of her drawings and how she acquires these things. But is there like an encyclopedia or like a database online you can go to where people
sites you can go
people
to,
have
yeah.
scanned these old books and you can just download whatever
They
you
were
want.
doing a Sectars episode recently.
Yeah,
And I was like, I only know that because we did an episode about it.
Do you think Turbo Teen's on that website?
You can download PDFs of scans people have done and
I
cleaned
doubt it.
up.
Nice.
Yeah, outside of that, man, no TV trade, no lunchbox, no Star Comics run, no beach towel, no bed sets, no side table lamp,
Not a
nothing.
single luxury.
Not a single luxury. That's it. A coloring book and just put a head on this model. Call it a day. Not even puffy stickers. Come on.
Yeah, you think he'd want some puffy stickers.
Everybody wants puffy
Who doesn't
stickers.
like? I got one on my damn phone.
He's getting out soon, right?
Puffy sticker? Yeah, he's due to be released soon.
How's that doc by Fitty about puffy sticker?
I didn't see it. I heard it's
I
good.
saw most of it. It was all right.
I bet it's very good. Very telling. As far as the legacy of this is concerned, after its initial run was over, the show would see second life in reruns on USA Cartoon Express, and that's where I remember it. I can remember watching USA Cartoon Express was like a lot of Hanna-Barbera stuff, so like the Pebbles and Bam Bam show and all that shit, and then like a lot of spaghetti at the wall, like let's throw on Turbo Teen, and you did have some.
What's cheap?
Yeah, exactly.
But then, like, you had some other bangers on there, like He-Man and She-Ra were on there, Real Ghostbusters were on there. You'd also have Pink Panther and Sons, I think, on there.
And Sons?
And son.
Yeah,
I don't
was-
remember that. Do you remember that? Pink Panther and Sons?
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah. I'll send something to you about it.
Pinky and Pangy are just like a dad, but they got their own thing to say. And together with their friends, ooh, the Rainbow Panthers, they've said it better every day. It's the Sons of the Panther, Sons of the Panther, alright. Whoa. It's the Sons of the Panther, the Pink Panther, alright.
Oh, no, don't.
Oh, it's really no trouble.
I don't want it.
It's really no trouble.
Okay.
Okay, then. Okay.
Just don't ask me about it later.
Okay, fair enough. As we kind of said, the show is largely lost media. I think about 5 episodes have managed to make their way onto DVDs on eBay, but not the other 8 episodes. You can sometimes find episode 1 floating around on YouTube. Sometimes in German, like you said. You said you found some episodes.
There's
for some
currently a
reason were
playlist on
German.
YouTube that has some episodes on it, and they say right in the title that they're German. And here's something now that
Das ist nicht eine Bubi.
This nuisance phone.
Eine cellular phone is.
This is something now that we're talking about that I'm thinking about again. Where the episode that I watched, I don't feel like there's a lot of close-ups of the people talking.
Sure.
And it matches what they're saying. And a lot of dialogue is over like action sequences.
Yeah.
Where we're seeing like a car from a distance and they're talking. I feel like this was just kind of cobbled together and they're like, it could be for any language.
How many
Like-
Kraftwerk songs are they plagiarizing? though?
But it did feel like the words aren't like they're come up with whatever you want to say. These are the animatics.
Yeah.
Just toss it in.
Yeah.
It felt
It's almost like it was animated to cater to. You can slap any language you
yes.
want.
That's what it felt like. Because there weren't a lot of times where they're close up. You're like, that doesn't match what they say. No, it's kind of from a distance or from the back of someone or an overhead view of a car racing down a street.
Yeah.
It was just kind of like,
It's like
words
voiceover.
on top of action.
Yeah.
Which
And I
is-
get it, man. It's cheap animation. And we kind of talked about this back in the Thundar episode last year. Ruby Spears, I mean, they had some hits like Smurfs. They had some. They also had a big budget behind this, but the Superman cartoon on CBS. But, some of their animation, it was kind of done cheap. It was kind of done on the quick. It was done to be as cost effective as possible because they were always seemed to be on the verge of bankruptcy due to not the best financial decisions. So it was probably, let's make this as cheap as possible.
Is there a Ruby Spears documentary?
You know what? I don't know. I would be interested in watching it.
Are they related to Britney?
They are not.
Do they?
It's
Does
two
Ruby
separate
need
men.
a conservatorship?
It's two separate men.
Are they related to Aries Spears? And does he need a conservatorship?
Now, both are good questions. I don't know, and probably.
Mad TV?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
Thought so.
Yeah.
I'm with Dustin on this one, though. Britney does need a conservatorship.
She's apparently no longer going to do shows or tour in the U.S.
Oh,
According to
I
a
thought she
Google
said that
article
a
that
long
popped
time
up right
ago.
when I powered up my computer. when
Does
I
that
got
mean
here.
like a sheik has bought her?
Could
Oh,
be.
she's twirling for him.
Dance, dance, dance.
Should be swinging salami swords. Can you say that? I don't know if you can say that.
Salami swords?
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay, thank
I don't
you.
see why you can't.
I love salami.
It's delicious. It's one of my favorite cured meats.
It is one of the most sensual of the cured
It
meats.
is. Well, me personally, I think pastrami is the most sensual of the cured
I'm not saying
meats.
most. I'm just saying it's one of.
You eating sandwiches in bed? Costanza?
Watching TV.
A little hot mustard.
A little hot brown on there.
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah, buddy.
I get horny over fries.
That's not Dijon.
The trifecta.
I think in addition to that, the intro has managed to be on YouTube in its entirety, but the show itself has never been collected. It's even spotty on archive.org because I tried looking into that. To see
I feel like I
if
only
there
found one episode on there. Is
I
there a few?
I think I found outside of German, I think there's one or two. There's some. I think
Are the
three-
German episodes like the same episodes as the other ones, just in German, or are they different episodes?
I don't know. I didn't check them out. I think there's a couple that overlap, but yeah.
I'm only going to watch the German version of whatever properties we're talking
Force
about. from here
yourself
on.
to learn the language.
Yeah.
It's the only way it's going to happen. Got to fully immerse
I
yourself.
want to get cultured.
How did you learn German? I fucking watched Turbo Teen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I watched Turbo Teen.
Nobody's ever going to say that.
You can learn German from cartoons. What limited German I know, I learned from The Simpsons.
Yeah. Those two sentences.
Yeah, we can tell.
Mach schnell mit the paintings am later Kraftwerks.
The Bart.
Hey, fun
the.
boys. The Bart the. Despite its limited purview, its obscurity, that doesn't stop people from referencing it. Let's see. Hold on a minute here.
We're doing it now.
We're doing it now.
Yeah, Secret Galaxy had like a real quick, 6-second montage.
A little bit of a rundown
of like 4 or 5 different kind of known properties that reference it, which is funny because I don't feel like this has stood the test of time, entered the zeitgeist, or re-entered the zeitgeist in any way, shape, or form. And to reference it is just to masturbate with your own property.
Pretty much,
Which is fine. You can do that.
I'll give you a prime example of that. If it was created and appeals to Gen Xers and millennials in the 70s, 80s, and 90s, odds are Robot Chicken's going to reference
They
it.
got you covered.
They got you
Between that and Family Guy, you're 98% covered.
Bingo. So you want a Mon Chi-Chi's reference?
It's in there.
Yeah.
It's in there. You want a Rubik's Cube reference?
Yeah.
I'm not talking an actual Rubik's Cube. I'm talking the weird cartoon that was
Right.
packaged with the Menudo boys.
Yeah.
Rubik's The Amazing Cube, voiced by Horshack, by the way. Family Guy and Robot Chicken, they got you covered. Chris Starr, hey, that's how I learned about him back in the day. And you better believe Turbo Teen gets referenced. As seen when a very drunk Brett Matthews passes out under a heat lamp and suddenly morphs into his car. Additional parodies would be seen on Rotten Tomatoes TV, which I barely remember that on their website or YouTube channel or whatever the fuck it was.
It's not certified fresh, Jay.
It is not certified fresh.
They took a big swing, tried to make a go of it.
Swing and a miss. Rick and Morty have referenced the show. Futurama's Bender went through a similar transformation as a werecar. If you remember that episode,
Yes, I do remember. I guess if I knew Turbo Teen, I would have made that connection. Otherwise, I would not.
Yeah. If you didn't know what the property is, it would be hard to make that connection. You're just probably leaning more into the
I would
werewolf of it
accept
all.
what I'm seeing versus what are they referencing here?
Yeah, exactly.
How is he not screaming in pain every time he transforms?
It would be agony. Your heart's turning into a V8 engine.
Yeah. That's what I liked about American Werewolf in London.
Your
The
cardiovascular
transformation.
system's turning into a transmission.
Yeah, that guy was in pain. You could tell.
tell.
Turning into the wolf, it hurt.
If anything, Brett almost looks happy because he smiles into a
Yeah.
grill. Like
Your
not
spleen
happy
becomes
about
a catalytic
converter. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's all pain.
Your
It's
fingernails
all pain.
become the windows. The car windows are going.
Your
up and
colon's clearly a gas tank.
Maybe
your stomach. I don't know.
down.
But
Right.
it's
And of
just-
course, your gear shifter is your cock.
is your cock.
And it's inside and in the middle for some reason.
Yeah. It's terrifying.
The eyes of the headlights.
They become the headlights.
So the windshield be like the hair.
Forehead.
Forehead.
Obviously.
That was a dumb question. Sorry.
It's okay.
I
buddy.
apologize.
It's okay. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be rude to you. I mean, it was a fair question.
What does he got to do for maintenance?
That's the thing. Do you see a doctor or do you trust Alex, your best friend mechanic?
Yeah, the shade tree mechanic over here.
I'm not feeling so great. Well,
you could have lupus. You might need your oil check.
yeah, right?
Secret Galaxy posed questions like that, and they also pose questions like, say, TK Carter. He's cruising around in you, and he throws something in the trunk. What if you leave it in the trunk? And you
Is
turn
it
back
now
to
in
a
your
guy?
butt?
Yeah, like what if you put like an umbrella back there for safekeeping?
Is it sticking out of your arse?
Do you turn back into a guy and you got an umbrella inside?
What parts of you turn into the spare tire and the tire iron?
Yeah.
Is that like the appendix? I don't know, man.
I feel like whatever was in the car at the time of the initial transformation, that is what you got to keep it in there.
If Alex and Patty have sex in the back seat, are you a cuck in car form? A cuck car?
Where does the 8-track of REO Speedwagon's High Infidelity go when he's a human? It's just
Well, I
in
think it
his
would
heart.
be cassette, but still, either way.
Okay.
What year was that car?
Like in his brainstem. It was kind of based on a combination of a early 80s third-gen Camaro and a Trans Am.
This is medulla,
In 82.
medulla oblongata is where that would go.
Oh, okay. That's what upsets alligators. Mama said so. Even as far as references go, even Teen Titans Go parodied the show with the Titans all getting into a massive accident and all of them having the ability to turn into cars. But yeah, no, it's crazy. No collected editions, no DVD releases. There's no streaming options. I feel like there is a time where the references fade away and Turbo Teen is long forgotten. What
And
do
you're
you
trying
think?
to make sure we're doing our part.
We're doing
to
our
not let
part.
that happen.
I'm doing my part.
Yeah.
I think it's come up on the show before. 97, 98 MTV TV show Austin Stories.
Yeah.
Do we know Austin Stories?
I think we talked about that before.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, it doesn't sound familiar.
They only
I
did,
feel like you've brought it
it's
up
10
before.
episodes. It's like a couple of Austin. It was filmed on location, real places, no sets, and it was filmed with like it starred 3 Austin comics. It was a very like slice of life, kind of Seinfeldian in nature.
Mm-hmm.
It's on YouTube, and it looks like shit. But I was in contact with one of the main guys in the show, and he sells versions of that show. So I bought an official release from him. He's got the highest quality version you can buy, and you can only get it through him. Otherwise, you can see a super stripped down, subpar version on
Grainy
YouTube.
rip on YouTube.
You would think someone would be doing the same for Turbo Teen. Someone who's got access to it says, you know what, I can't get an official release, but if you contact me through eBay, which is how I contacted Howard Kramer, is his name.
Yeah.
They would do the same. People want this. There's a demand, albeit very, very small, but like give the people what they want.
There's people out there that would buy. If people bought like a collected edition of the biscuits, they'd buy Turbo Teen.
Oh, they love them biscuits.
You love the biscuits.
Do we know what happened to the original tapes? Or
That's a good
whatever?
question. Like,
'Cause
there's just it's gone. Like,
what
how
was
is
it,
this gone?
What was it a few years ago? They had that big fire. Was it Universal?
Yeah, I think so.
And it was like, oh, suck it, all these fucking master tapes of everything.
Yeah, like Sheryl Crow's entire back catalog was lost.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah. All of
I
hers.
mean, it happened to a ton of people.
Yeah, there was a bunch of
yeah.
people.
Is it something like that, you think, where it's archived somewhere and lost, or was it destroyed, or taped over?
Odds on taped over possibly, but my odds on bet is it's somewhere lost. It's somewhere at a studio. It's somewhere.
And if it's found, people might not even know what they're looking at.
Yeah.
If the person who finds it may be like, what the fuck is this?
This kid's a car now.
Yeah. What the hell is this?
You gotta see this shit.
Pass.
So yeah, I think it's possible that there's, original master tapes or whatever the fuck it is somewhere in a studio archive, and just nobody knows where it's at. It's like the fucking warehouse at the end of Raiders of the Lost Ark. Nobody knows where the fuck it's at. So I don't know, man. I think there is a time where, aside from rips on, well, it already is this way. I don't know if we'll ever see anything of it.
I'm okay with it.
I'm okay with it too.
Yeah, I'm not like, oh no, but I think outside of
think of the Turbo Children.
Well, somebody please.
If someone came to me and said, "I've got great news. We've found the entirety of the Turbo Teen catalog. So would you like to see it?" I say, I'm gonna get pizza instead. That's what I would say.
That's what
I don't want to watch that.
Yeah,
I've seen one. It's not good.
No,
I'm okay.
Even the Huey Lewis song they ripped off isn't great.
Oh,
yeah,
boy.
that's the only hook for me. Is like, what other songs did they just like completely rip off and change two notes on?
It's one of those things where, okay, I'll use Sectars as an example. I have no desire to go back and collect the old stuff, which is kind of hard to come by anyways, just because of what the material was made out of.
Rayon.
The new release stuff, I like those. I'll get those. I would get some peripheral stuff, like maybe a Sectars lunchbox if I come across one, or
old school
stuff. I could get a Sectar shirt now on 80stees.com.
Mm-hmm. Promo code Yesterdaze.
Get your 15% off, okay?
Get your 15% off. If there was a Turbo Teen lunchbox and I found it cheap and it was in decent shape, I'd grab that just for the novelty of it.
I would grab that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because that's a fun, quirky little thing of a weird property. If 80s Tees had a Turbo Teen t-shirt, is there a chance I get, especially if there's like, oh, there's 30% off right now? Yeah, but I'm not like, give me the Turbo Teen. I need the Turbo Teen. Hey, Mike, how you doing? I need the pepperoni.
He's a good boy.
He's a very good boy. I mean, it's an oddity of the 80s. It's a prime example of, at this point, the FCC is laxed thanks to Reagan's changes, and at that point, you are throwing anything you want. You had people taking a lot of big swings in the 80s, and some shit landed, some shit didn't. For every Thundercats or Motu or Gem, you have a Turbo Teen, or you have a, oh heavens, what's some other crazy shit that came out back then that was just like, oh, that didn't land.
You named them all.
Okay. So yeah, this is going to be a short episode. Maybe we could have done this in 3 in 1 night, but I really didn't want to roll the dice on that. Final thoughts on Turbo Teen, gentlemen.
I can say with complete honesty, I probably will not think of this property again on my own. It is something I will have to be later reminded of. And then I'll be like, oh yeah, I talked about that for an hour.
Better or worse than
minutes.
Dinosaurs?
That's what I was just going to say. It is the Dinosaurs of this year. It's pretty bad across the board. The art style animation is interesting because it's really like, oh, this is the early 80s. Like the way they were dressed and like their clothes and everything. It was interesting. But just a premise that's not good.
No.
It wasn't good. I wish there would have been some fun things that they made other than a coloring book and a model thing, but there's not a chance. I don't remember this. I didn't watch it back then, and I will not be revisiting in the future.
No, me either. And I could say with confidence, I will remind you that we talked about it.
Great, can't wait.
Looking forward.
I mean, I have to edit this, so I mean, I'm not going to forget for a little while.
What's that other song you said that was not Huey Lewis?
It was a Frank Stallone.
It was a Frank Stallone ripoff in an episode as well. But unless there's anything else to say about Turbo Teen, which there isn't, we're going to go ahead and kick to commercial, and we will be right back after these messages.
It's the car of a lifetime. It took him all year to build it, one night to lose it.
Hey, that's my car! You stole my car!
And the whole summer to get it back.
I'm helping you, Dope. I'm helping you find your car.
MGM presents Mark Hamill, back from Star Wars, and Annie Potts in Corvette Summer, rated PG.
Weekend afternoons, it's the Disney Channel's hippest new series.
Oh, it's no joke.
Meet the ultra-cool Becca Fisher.
Oh, I'm not, am I?
And her lifelong pal, Tucker James.
A natural-born goob.
He was raised by a roving pack of wild hyenas.
Together they skip and trip
No!
down the road of life.
We're talking
Harmony. Flash forward. Catch it weekend afternoons at 1:30, 12:30 Central, right here on the Disney Channel.
Have anything more, danceable?
This week on Austin Stories. Do I smell kind of funny to you?
What?
Like diapers? I mean, like clean diapers.
You know, my house was robbed.
Yeah, I heard about that. Yeah! Yeah, I don't really smell like diapers.
Wait a minute, lean your neck
Sometimes
back again.
Pardon me?
When you do that, it looks like you got a package of hot dogs sticking out of the back of your neck.
So buy me a new laptop.
May I suggest a pen and paper?
I have a suggestion, but it doesn't involve paper. Are you French?
No. Austin Stories, Wednesdays at 10:30 after the real world.
Welcome to the International House of Pancakes.
I'm here for your Rudy Tooty fresh and fruity breakfast.
2 eggs, 2 bacon, 2 sausage, 2 fruit top pancakes.
Right.
Strawberry, blueberry, peach, or cinnamon apple.
Yes, it's a great breakfast, but Rudy Tooty fresh and fruity? I'm embarrassed to say it.
Join the club.
The International House of Pancakes Rudy Tooty Fresh and Fruity Breakfast Special, only $2.49.
A cop on the edge. Clint Eastwood. Tightrope, rated R. Now playing. Check newspapers for theater listings.
What a deliciously absurd idea, but that's the way it was in the 80s. Fast and loose, not unlike the suspension in a Turbo Teen. That puts the brakes on this week's episode. But join us. Join us next week, please and thank you, as we reflect on our first patron pick of the year, courtesy of Patron Mike, and that is going to be
Army of Darkness.
Wrong.
Oh,
Space Ghost, Coast to Coast.
Oh, okay,
buddy.
This chicken is alive.
I just I had 16 days off of work. It's unprecedented.
Oh,
the holidays lined up just right, and we were off a certain amount of time. And if you took a couple key days, you had 16 days off in a row. So I did that.
Delicious.
Yeah, I got real lazy. But somewhere in there, I spent like a whole day reorganizing all, like filtering that year's purchases of like DVDs and Blu-rays and CDs, and it's all organized in my room now.
Nice.
And I ran out of space at the end of my wall, right at Space Ghost.
Oh.
So I've been looking. I looked at the DVDs recently, and I've got like I think all of them, all the collections.
Yeah. Okay,
and I'm ready to roll.
I've only got the first 3. And I took them off of my DVD shelf last night and set them in front of my DVD player in preparation for hopefully over the next 2 weeks watching as much as possible.
Here's what I'll tell you about the packaging for the Space Ghost. The first 2 or 3, there's some nice packaging. You can tell that after that, like the demand or the want for it, like I think as a society we got too fat and lazy with like getting access to all these DVDs, and then we're like, fuck it, because the later packaging kind of sucks. It's like volume 4 and 5 is just kind of shitty regular, but the first ones are nice, like cardboard, and it's articulated, and there's interesting art,
cutouts.
Yeah, but like after that, I think people were just like,
just give me a fucking thing.
And honestly, I feel like I've started watching the first one multiple times. I'm probably going to jump straight to the second one and watch 2 and 3, and then if I have time, go back and watch the first one, because I feel that's the one I always go to.
Yeah.
just because, like, yeah, that's the first one. Start at the beginning.
Yeah.
No, I'm not going to.
It's a slow go in the beginning.
Yeah.
They don't find their rhythm until like the third or fourth year, and then they really dig in, and then they lose their way a couple years after that. There's a sweet spot right in the middle.
There is a just
at the end they
sweet
start. We'll talk about it later.
Yeah.
Next week, apparently.
Yeah, we'll talk about that next week.
You sure it's not Army of Darkness?
I'm quite positive.
Okay, because I thought Mike said something about Army of Darkness.
He threw out some options, and
I love Army of Darkness. When are we doing that?
We're not doing it this year.
This whole year?
I'm not.
You
saying,
sure about that? Sure about that? Why that's come?
Yeah.
Well, Mo still got to put in her picks.
I'm sure she's gonna.
I guess.
Mo.
What does Mo have any other interests
bet my
besides
house.
Ernest?
Yes.
Taylor Swift.
Well, I don't think that would work as a property.
Feet. She made an acknowledgement the other day.
Oh, did she?
She was like, "I'm not feeling great.
Here are my feet."
No. No, she didn't do her coffee.
She'll do like coffee, and then she's like sitting looking down at it, but she will get like she'll get some creeps.
But she acknowledged the lack of foot pick in her stories, and that made me laugh for whatever reason.
I like that she's self-aware about it and shit. That was very
If
funny.
you type into Google a hot lady's name and then put space, one of the things that pop up are feet. It's not what I put in after it, but feet pops up, and so there's a big community.
Oh, I
I'm not
believe Bob Odenkirk's a fan.
I'm not grossed out by feet, but I don't hate them either. I don't seek them out for. I don't seek them out so I can come.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
I'd rather my ladies have them. Just
I do like
accessibility options are a lot
Well, I
easier.
want them to be able to get around.
Yeah.
I'm worried about their mobility.
I'm a fan of feet in that regard.
Yeah.
I do prefer
I want them
them to
trying
have
to get around on nubs or
Yes.
stubs.
So to that, I'll tip my hat to Mo. Happy birthday! Congrats on the feet.
Jesus.
What?
Mary and Joseph.
I wanted to have feet.
I do too, and we wish her luck as we do almost feet.
All bipeds.
All bipeds.
Turbo Teen.
Turbo Teen!
He was a biped for half the time.
That Huey Lewis.
They
portion
became a
of that song,
quadruped.
that was playing at a dance, and
Does he become a car and he starts dancing?
he transforms as a car, and he's on his hind
Yes.
wheels.
he is.
I wasn't
Yes, he
paying
is.
attention to the music because I was just like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm not going to get back into Turbo Teen.
No.
We're trying to wrap
It's
it up.
over. We have nothing else to say about it.
Yeah.
Why don't we get into plugs, gentlemen? Speak to our sister show, won't you please?
Oh, yeah. Type in Drunken Lullabies podcast on your favorite podcast app, and you will be blessed with 10-plus years of back catalog, including weekly episodes of Radio Rewind, where Jason and myself and our buddy Tyler, who has been on this show fairly recently, we look at the songs debuting this week on the Billboard Hot 100 10, 20, 30, and 40 years ago. We've been doing it for 4 years. We're still going.
We've done 200 episodes, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're in the 200s now.
Weekly episodes, and they're about 3 hours long. It's a weekly show that may take you a week to listen to, and we understand that. And
It's free.
Yeah.
Okay, guys?
What the fuck else do you want?
You get it for free. No money.
Yeah.
You give us money if you want.
And it's a good show, I gotta say.
It's fun, and it's helped me rediscover a lot of music too.
That's the whole point. We're unearthing some hidden gems of the Billboard Hot 100.
Plenty of things I never knew about.
Yeah, and then there's just some certified bangers that we all know and love.
Oh,
I had forgotten about
great
that
mix.
Marilyn Martin song and that ZZ Top song.
Okay.
Stations?
Yeah.
No.
Stages.
Stages. Jesus Christ. Really enjoyed those recently.
Yeah, we're in the afterburner era of ZZ Top.
Not a bad album. I think you guys mentioned on the show when that came up. That is kind of their sort of their cocaine Miami Vice cocaine years, but they were never coke guys.
No.
Drunken Lullabies. Listen to your mashups on Mondays.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then listen to Radio Rewind. We genuinely get some really fun and interesting Peoria area guests.
Yeah.
Central Illinois weirdos, as I like to call them, in the
That
best
you
possible
invite into
sense.
your house.
Yeah, absolutely.
There's musicians, there's
love it.
artists,
Oh, yeah.
there's people that own businesses. Yeah, we get
radio. We get a
nice
radio
eclectic
DJ.
mix.
Yeah, we've had a
Radio
few
DJ.
radio people. So yeah, check
And actually,
it out.
recent guest Kobe, I have a slight connection to him because he works at Big Top. That's owned by my coworker's uncle. His dad has another tattoo shop. Mushroom something is over by Papa Murphy's and Rock of Ages.
Okay.
I guess they used to be maybe.
I would hope not.
No, his dad,
Tailpipe.
which we went to high school with the dad and the uncle. I can't.
Jean-Marc, right?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Off the top of
I
my
know
head.
he owned Big Top.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that's probably his name. The brothers separated. Big Top, as it is now, Logan's uncle kept Big Top, and like Kobe's there now, and then his dad started his own shop too. So, very cool, very cool. Something I do want to plug is something new that will be coming out this Friday. Dustin has helped me with it, and that is going to be a monthly mini episode that comes out on the Yesterdaze feed called Yesterdaze Final Fridays. It's going to be just me kind of doing a short form, 10 to maybe 15 minutes subject related to nostalgia, just kind of a little send off to the month that you can enjoy. So keep an ear out for that. That'll drop this Friday.
Yeah, you've heard of
on the
First
feed.
Fridays? Well, fucking forget them. It's all about the Final Fridays.
You're goddamn right. I will apologize in advance, and I have now invested in equipment. Your editing on it, like as far as like
it's minimal.
It is minimal. The goal of this is to be a little more stripped down.
I can't do much less than what I did with that.
Yeah.
Is that for Patreons only, or is that
patrons will get an early preview of it? Like if
They've already got it,
but it will come out in the main feed.
It will come out on the main feed.
Okay.
Yeah. So
there you go.
Patrons get to hear it early. Does come out on the main feed the last Friday of every month. But yeah, it's very stripped down. The only thing I will apologize for is I'm not happy with my audio on it just because of how I recorded it. Dustin's editing was perfect. So I have invested in some Bluetooth mics to hook up to my phone to see if I can remedy that. Because
you can get a Bluetooth mic that connects to your phone.
Yeah, like a lavalier
Holy
one.
Shit.
Yeah, it's pretty neat. It's pretty neat. So I'm going to give that a shot and see how it works and stuff. And
nice.
See if we can't work that out and make it a little bit better. But a big thank you to Dustin for being a part of that and helping me out with that and making it a reality. It's just a little exercise, almost like audio essays in a sense, just kind of short form. So it's nice. In the meantime, you can, of course, you can engage with all of us on X, the show as well. You can do that on Blue Sky, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. Please look into it.
Plenty of fish.
Plenty of fish. Christian Mingle, Raya, shit like that. Typical bad boy style.
Hinge, Bumble,
Farmers Only.
.com. You don't
Farmers Tan Only.
You don't have to be lonely. FarmersOnly.com. It is the end of the month.
It's time for the Herbie.
It is not time for the Herbie. It is gone. Though this whole goddamn episode could be called the Herbie. We are going to thank all of our patrons, and we start with our producers, and that's going to be Mo, Patron Mike, Nostalgia Nate, Mike Afonso, and Allison Troy. We, of course, move on to our I Have the Power patrons, and that is going to be Jake